Good morning, Nandi. Well, the weather is not going to be too kind, especially for the eastern half of South Africa. We already have forecast for thunderstorms this Friday over the eastern areas. But this morning, we have quite a bit of cloud over the southern parts of the country, including around the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal, thanks to this cold front that is now leaving our shores, but leaving behind those clouds that are giving us light rain for these parts of the country. Mostly fine for much of the interior, just a few specks of cloud at the moment for parts of the northwest and Gauteng. But later on this afternoon, we will see some storm clouds bubbling up over the eastern parts of the country, giving us just isolated thunder showers for the eastern areas of the Northern Cape, much of the northwest, Free State, Gauteng, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, and KwaZulu-Natal, where we stay with mostly cloudy skies and with scattered rain showers along that east coast. Now, here's a closer look at what you can expect for your part of the country. Over the northeastern sections, it is going to become partly cloudy in most areas, with thunder showers from the northwest through Gauteng into western Limpopo and the Mpumalanga Highveld. Polokwane should get away with partly cloudy skies, warming to around 30 degrees. A similar high is forecast for Pretoria, and it will be hot as we go towards the northwest. In the Free State, we should see isolated thundershowers as well in places, but Bloemfontein will see a very small chance of those thundershowers coming through, and temperatures for the city will peak at around 33 degrees. KwaZulu-Natal will be mostly cloudy with cool to mild afternoon temperatures as well as light rain. Pietermaritzburg warming to just around 17 degrees. A similar high is forecast in the Eastern Cape for Mthatha. The rest of the Eastern Cape should be partly cloudy with mild afternoon temperatures. We are expecting a bit of rain as well for much of the East Coast, especially between Richards Bay and Port St. John's. Largely cloudy for East London, warming to just around 19 degrees. And on that East Coast, we are expecting swells of around 1.5 meters, with the swell coming from the south. And over the Southern Cape areas, it is going to be mostly sunny with a thick layer of high-level clouds expected to stream through later on this afternoon. And temperatures here will lie mostly in the upper 20s and lower 30s. Hot for Vredendal, peaking at 34 degrees. Mostly sunny as well for much of the south coast, and it will stay mild with fresh to strong southeasterlies forecast in most areas. And we're expecting 2.5 meter swells off the south coast, with the swell coming from a southwesterly direction. And the high tide around Muscle Bay can be expected at around 2 p.m. this afternoon. Mostly sunny for the bulk of the Northern Cape, with sizzling hot temperatures around Appington. Pretty hot as well for Kimberley, with a small chance of thundershowers later on. It is going to be largely sunny as well for much of the west coast. Cape Town warming nicely to around 26 degrees. We stay with swells at around 3.5 meters off the west coast, with the swell coming from the southeast. Now, on Saturday, we should see stormy weather persisting for much of eastern South Africa and spreading further west into the eastern areas of the Northern Cape. It will be cloudy and rainy for George and Port Elizabeth, dry for Richards Bay, Mbombela and Polokwane. Then on Sunday, rain and thundershowers are forecast for the eastern areas. It will be mostly sunny and warm to hot for the western interior. That's all we have time for now. We take a short break. We'll be back with you at the top of the hour.